the jaw drops, as the bald-faced Andrew had begged the Queen to restore his royalty titles before her death. As the Duke of York has had a much more visible role following his mother's death, which has seen him in the progress of the Queen's coffin through Edinburgh, and at a vigil in London's Westminster Hall. As he was even dressed in full navy attire, despite being stripped of his royal titles by the Queen, and he has been appointed one of King Charles' 5 councillors of state, who stand in for the King when he is unwell or out of the UK. A Buckingham Palace source said that the decision by King to let him wear his uniform for the London vigil, but not the princess ceremony at St Giles Cathedral or the Queen's state funeral, was an act of kindness. As the Queen's children, along with Prince William and Prince Harry, followed the Queen's coffin from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Hall last week, and neither the Duke of York nor the Duke of Sussex were wearing their uniforms, instead dressed in suits. But this one-off gesture doesn't mean that he will return a working royal, according to a royal source, with the King said to have no plans to return him to the fold. Before, Prince Andrew had reportedly begged Queen Elizabeth to restore his royal titles and patronages before her death, as an insider had pointed out just how much Prince Andrew had begged his mother, the Queen, to restore his title, patronages, and rights before passing away. For those unreversed, Prince Andrew's downfall was brought on by the sex scandal associated with his alleged pedophilic pal, Jeffrey Epstein. As this claim comes after a mole had previously hinted towards the Queen's impending death a few months before her passing, as Prince Andrew continues to strongly deny the claims, but the Queen had still stripped him of his Royal Highness title in January. As the Queen disgraced second son paid millions to settle a civil sexual assault case to a woman that he claimed he had never met. And in supporting the monarchy in his tribute to the Queen, Prince Andrew had showed that he thinks he has done a good job. Paying tribute to the monarch, he said, "Mummy, your love for a son, your compassion, your care, your confidence, I will treasure forever. Your Majesty, it has been an honor and a privilege to serve you." Moreover, the Duke of York is also worried about his brother being King Charles, because it now means that there is no way back for him into the royal family, a biographer Angelina Levin had added. Noticeably, a senior royal source had revealed that Andrew had tried to persuade the Queen to block Charles marrying Camilla by being quite poisonous, meaning unhelpful and very nasty, about Camilla. So, why did Andrew have it out for his sister-in-law? It turns out that he thought that Camilla was insufficiently aristocratic, and he was not to be trusted. As the insider also told Angelina Levin that at one point Andrew wanted to push Prince Charles aside so that he could become the regent to Prince William, who was then a teenager. And now that Charles is, in fact, king, Andrew is apparently worried that he'll be kicked out of his home, the Royal Lodge. While Andrew and Fergie don't have to vacate just yet, The Sun reports that they are expecting to be given notice to leave, and an insider notes that they will worry that they'll be thrown out to the wolves in the coming months.